Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and locksmiths and lockpickers alike. Welcome to Paul's Lock Shop here in frozen cold northern Alberta. Well, not a lockpicking video, but anyway, the 300-pound orangutan was at it again. I went out on a service call to rekey a lock, or some locks in a household. 4 of them. 3 of them ended up being Wiser or quick set smart keys. Easy enough done. So there was one, this wonderful master that the owner had installed recently. Nice lock, but again, I've been foiled by master. And again, 300-pound orangutan is to blame. So this particular lock set, factory lock set, and the solenoid engages. So, normally trying to open the deadbolt, it just spins, and then once you enter the code, engages the solenoid and allows the gear set to, solenoid to engage the gear set, and it locks the thing in place so you can turn it while the light is flashing. Well, I had to take this apart. They wanted rekeyed to all the same locks, and it's a Wiser keyway, as you can see. So when we went to disassemble it, this being on the outside of the door, this being on the inside, we had taken the screws out to take this part off, and we had to disassemble this ribbon cable, which goes on there, and there's another cable that goes in, threads up through here, as you can see. But anyway, being ribbon cables and fine electrical gear, and again, this was mounted on the door, so we were doing it like this, and trying to take off the ribbon cable was upside down like this, and I don't know if you can see, we get a close-up right in here. That is the micro switch. Well, there's a little shaft on this micro switch, and as you can see, it's no longer there. So this is what cost me 130 Canadian kopecks to turn around and replace. It wasn't a very profitable job. I could have been in and out, but like being a 300-pound orangutan, tried to use hemostats to get a grip on the plug-in and pull this out, and in the meantime, just barely touched this switch, the shaft on it, and it snapped off. Now this particular switch is used on the inside of the cover. You push the exit button, it engages the solenoid, which engages the gear set, allowing you to unlock the lock. It's normally mounted in this orientation and that. So anyway, that being said, this little switch in here is not a replaceable part. So bugger on it all, had to go out and try to find a compatible or comparable product for the customer. Managed to find the Powerbolt 2, which is smart key enabled, so we were able to match up his keys. So all of his house now has smart key against my advice, but we did it under their request, so enough said. Anyway, gentlemen, if you are working on these, be very careful, as that switch is very, very sensitive. If the shaft on it is fairly long, to be able to reach out into this button that's on the back here on the inside cover for when you go to push to exit, and yeah, it'll cost you. It wasn't a very profitable night. Anyway, lesson learned. Again, another adventure in locksmithing for the 300-pound orangutan. Gotta love it. Anyway, peace out. Peace and love with you, ladies and gentlemen, and may your camel always stand downwind. Talk to you later.